Got the old man doing stuff down here in Prattville, Montgomery, Alabama, June 2026. Got the JTS X12PT shotgun disassembled. What I'm doing is adding a Raptor bird head grip. This goes basically to the Remington 870 12 gauge, which the Raptor grip fits perfect on here. The JTS line out of Texas is, I believe, they're made in China. They're originally, I believe they're more of a Turkish type shotgun, but they did go after the Remington 870 model as far as all of this part. This is 90% a Remington trigger assembly. What I found interesting, and some of the people have complained about this, is right there. Let me put it down just a second. And let me get a pointer. Right here is a wire. See that little loop on it? And it loops over and the top of the mechanism that allows you to release the boat and cycle it back and forth and eject shells. That little wire is different because they don't have this on the Remington. If you actually look on eBay at the Remington used trigger assemblies, they don't have that. They have a metal bar that ties on or touches this release right here. So that wire has got some complaints out of some of the people that bought this JTS, because that wire will come loose. When I say come loose, it will, let me see, that's the wire. All right, stand by. There's the wire right there. Goes over there, and it just loops over this right here. Yeah. And it comes loose. It will pop off right there. And so when it pops off, it locks the shotgun up, which won't work anymore. So while they did that, that is interesting. And I've had quality in my life as far as firearms. I'm 67 years old. I've been carrying a weapon since I was 17, which is 50 years. And I've owned some really pretty good weapons in time. But that, I just don't see the point of that other than it probably saved them some money, which is the case, on low end anything. It's not that this doesn't work. There's been, YouTube guys and on the JTS site, on Facebook itself, they get hundreds of rounds through these, no problems. So, this is the working man's shotgun, just like the high point pistols or the working man's pistols. Not everybody wants to go out and spend $500 to $1,000, $2,000 on anything that has to do with firearms. It's not necessary. There are enough people that make these. Now, I wouldn't want to take this one out and shoot 1,000 rounds through it. It's just not going to last. However, for what it is, a working man shotgun, you can get this fixed and get it broke in. I've done it before where this will service you fine. And I like 67. It won't be a lot of years I'll be going to see Jesus and be leaving these in my will anyway. And I like fooling with them. So, the only thing about it, I hate the thought, I don't hate it, but of having to buy an assembly that's an 870, actual Remington 870. It probably would fit right in there and work. There's no guarantee, but it's so close to the patents on the Remington 870s that these manufacturers matched to do their products. And that way, I would do away with that spring right there. But it cost me anywhere between $35 and $75 to buy one off of eBay. So, that's almost not half, but a lot of people tell you that's half of what this shotgun cost. However, if you get that Remington assembly in there and it's in good shape, it would be better used than this is probably new, just because of that wire right there. There's no way to fix that either. Nobody's ever come up with a way to actually fix this, to replace it, to not have that anymore, that I've seen on YouTube. Now, if any of y'all guys out there can chime in on how you fix that, I just don't think unless you took it, to a firearm guy that would do it, if he'd even fool with it. But that wire, I don't like that. But we'll see. Maybe somebody out here on the internet will talk about it. You guys take care, old man doing stuff. Prattville, Montgomery, Alabama. I'm out of here after a 5.5 minute video of doing not much today, just having fun. We're out of here.